welcome back. ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ കഥ തുടങ്ങും best squad, best lives. ഫോർലാൻഡ് നമ്മുടെ അല്ലേ കാട് വെണ്ണിലെ ചേക്കേറാ കോൺട്രാക്ട്സ് കൊണ്ട് ചീറ്റാണ് ഇനി പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് മറ്റുള്ള ഇതാണ് കിട്ടുന്നത് നമ്മുടെ ഉറകടിഞ്ഞൊരാവേശം അതൊരു കാർഡിനുണ്ട് ക്ഷേത്രാണ് ഇത് നല്ല അടിയടിക്കും മരന്നോട്ട് മട്ടിമരുന്ന് കണക്കിന് വെറ്റിയെടുത്ത് മാറ്റി തരാൻ പറ്റില്ലല്ലോ എന്താ ഇതങ്ങനെ റാൻഡം എന്താണോ ചക്ക് ചക്ക ഡിവിഷൻ തന്നെ നടക്കുന്നു I like you, baby. And I kissed the sun. I'll be This is the man. Se quedan peleando. Isco no me paಡಿಲ್ಲ. Isco is my favorite one. Mujankadu ಮರೆತವರು ಮನಸಮ್ಮದಂತಿರು ಆನಂದ ಮಾನಕ ಮಂಜರಿಸ ಮಾರಕ ಮಂಜರಿಸ ಒಂದು ಕೊಡಿ ಮಾರು ಕಟ್ಟಕಡೆ Kuru Marito അതാണ് അവിടുത്തെ പ്രത്യേകത. മെസ്സി ടോട്ടായത് കണ്ടറിയാം. കോവിൽ എത്രടാ വയസ്സ്? ബാറ്റിസ്റ്റന്റെ ചെറിയ പടം. Gabriel Batistuta. കളിക്കുന്നില്ല. വിജയമേന്നാണോ? നല്ലതാണ്. ഇപ്പൊ കുറച്ച് വിജയമേൽ ആരുമില്ല, അതാണ് മടുപ്പ്. കളി ജയിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി പെലയോ കൊല 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 കളിക്കുന്നു. പെലയും കൊലയൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ കൊലക്കുന്നു. This is the India. But we have no problem. We are coming from Japan അല്ല, ഇന്ത്യ. പഠിച്ചു ടിഷ്ക് ടിഷ്ക് ബാറ്റിസ്റ്റുട്ട. കളിക്കാരെന്നുള്ള സാധനം നല്ലൊരു
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Yeah. And here's Bale.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Beckham. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Takes the shot! And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he thumps it clear. Oh, super ball! No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Beckham, and he's well positioned here. Well, there's the clearance. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He's picked his way through. Now that is commitment to the cause. Now it's Olise.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach.
He's having a shot! He's got away with one there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Davids, India do have a chance to counter here. Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. That is good alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And claimed it back swiftly. Baresi clears. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And it's Beckham. Davids. Now White. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Deftly away. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Okay. Ready. Friendly, yes, bro. കളിക്കാലോ ബ്രോ. ഈ മാച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അപ്പോൾ കളിക്കാം. ഞാൻ ഇത് കളിച്ച് ഡിവിഷൻ കളിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കും. നീ വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യ്. റൂം ഇടാം. ജസ്റ്റ് വെയിറ്റ്. ഗൈസ് ലൈവ് ആണെന്നല്ല എൻ്റെ പിട്ട് അപ്പം സ്ക്രീൻ സഭ്യത്തിൽ സഭ്യ ഇറങ്ങിപ്പോയ ഒപ്പണന്റ്. എന്നാ വാടാ കളിക്കാം. This is the match friendly match 1-on-1 create channel room ID എന്നാ പിടിച്ചോ. room ID എത്ര 344 6 plus എത്രയാണ് 9906 come കേറുക யாருன்ன போனாலும் யாருன்ன வந்தாலும் வந்து யாருமில்லை நம்ம ஜெயிப்போம் நெஞ்சம் துடிப்போம் 344 6 9906 കേറുക Johnson, come on. Happy to see. Sazam. കണ്ടക്കത്തിന് കണ്ടിട്ട് ചെപ്പകത്തി വരുന്നേരം എട്ടിലമ്മക്കം മിണ്ടട്ടം പാട്ടിന് ആടൊരുങ്ങി വർണ്ണത്തേനൊരുങ്ങി സ്റ്റേഡിയം പനമേര സ്റ്റേഡിയം പുള്ളി കട്ടൊക്കെ കട്ടാണല്ലോ നമ്മൾ ചേത്രിനെ വെച്ചുള്ളത് നിരയാണ് ചേത്രി നിര One is a god, is a man, is a become India. Da 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 da. Eh? Dirty? Dirty?
Welcome to those who have joined
Marcella.
us all here on a
Dirty?
beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a
Anthony Marcel.
fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Olise. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Done delicately. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He is starved of space and time. That's beautifully weighted. Baresi gets good distance on it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice physical challenge.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
White gets across to intercept that. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, good chance here! Loose ball
ഒരു
now,
പരിപാടിയോടെ
there's a chase
നമുക്ക്
on to retrieve it.
കസിയാക്കാണല്ലോ ഗൈസ് നമ്മളെ പ്രതീക്ഷയ്ക്ക് ഇപ്പൊ
He's a
കൊടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്
player who has defined a generation. 15 minutes till half-time. Now he's got space here. Corner given.
Well, look, they know they've got a height
നമ്മൾ
advantage,
കസിയാക്കാനായിട്ട് പിടിക്കും
and it's time for them to use it.
Ferdinand herring after the ball here. Beckham with the clearance. Ambitious ball here. White getting this one clear. He's tried one! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
This is not fair, man.
Now that looks a decent ball. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Eto'o is herring after that one. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That has been slung wide. He's in a good position here. He's gone for goal! And the
Chetri.
keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh. കുട്ടിരുട്ടിനു കൊമ്പായി
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Safe to say,
Another
he's
routine.
capable of better than that. Zico. Gullit is onto it in a flash. He's found a way through, has a shot! And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
India ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained
Mario.
in the second half.
That side is Messi. That side
After
is
45
Ronaldo.
minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
India finding their passes, and it's Wilshere. Beckham. Now it's Romario. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Now it's Del Piero. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's picked his... and a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Oh, there's a probing ball. Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Davids!
Ah,
That
shit.
is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
എവിടെ എന്നാ പരിപാടികൾ കാണിച്ചടിക്കും റമത്തെ.
And they're quick to get it back. Can he get it through? A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. That's good running with the ball. Beckham. Now it's Del Piero. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? India needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And Beckham!
This is a goal, is a man, is Beckham. David Beckham.
Postcard goal!
Grateful shot, the goal.
Finish, an absolute joy! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
India leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. A nice sequence of passes, this. Shot could be on. He has found the way. Can he finish?
Messi. Anger Messi.
A 2-goal lead, and they're
This
firmly
is
in
amazing,
control.
man.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Oh no, this does... And he shoots!
അത്
Oh,
പൊട്ടിക്കുന്നതാ.
taken with style. With so little time left, grandstand finish.
വേറെ കണ്ട പോലെ.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Santos give themselves a chance. Goes for a shot! That's a sharp pass. Zico has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And there goes the final whistle. India pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they need.
കെട്ടിരട്ടിന് കൂട്ടായി വന്നു ചരണി. പോയോ ജിജി കളിക്കല്ലേ കെട്ടിരട്ടിന് കമ്പായി വന്നു ചരണി. അപ്പൊ എന്റെ ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച്. ഓക്കെ, നമ്മൾ ഡിവിഷൻ കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യുന്നു ഗൈസ്. ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കാം. എനിക്ക് കളിക്കാൻ എങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ജയിക്കുന്നു ചില ടൈം. കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ലേ? പട്ടാപ്പൻ ഇത് പറ്റി? ഇത് നല്ല സ്കോഡൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടല്ലോടാ. നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് ഇഷ്യൂ ഉണ്ടോ? എനിക്ക് കളിക്കാന്ന് പറയാൻ പറ്റട്ടെ. ഞാൻ ചുമ്മാ അങ്ങനെ എന്താ പറയുക തട്ടിക്കുട്ടികളെ കളിയാ. ഒരു പരിശ്രമണം നടത്തരുത്. ആരാണ് ഇതിന് എതിരുള്ള? ഏതോ ഒരു കളിക്കാരനാണല്ലോ ഇതിന്. കാറ്റോട് കാറ്റിൽ മെല്ലെ പറന്നു ഈരൻ സ്വകാര്യം ഭരണം. ഓപ്പോണന്റ് ഡിഫൻഡർ നോക്കാം. ട്രൈ റേഞ്ചില്ല, പാസ് പോകുന്നില്ല, ഷൂട്ട്. ഓക്കെ.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour,
Ah,
the choreography, the
the
camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Now it's Isak. Pinches it off him.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has found the way through. Tries to pass it through. White. Ødegaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Oh.
Well, they've got it again. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. India yet to have an attempt on goal. And he was quick to react. And it's Cruyff. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Isak. Looking for options for movement. Olise. And they're back on the ball again. Davids. Looking tidy in possession here. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Davids. Takes a shot.
ഇതെവിടെ
Oh,
പുറത്തു വന്നു?
fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his
Strong
job properly,
somebody.
Peter, that's for sure.
വെക്കാനുണ്ട്.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Big header!
ആട്ടാ.
Goal!
കരിമ്പാറ ഗോൾ അടിച്ച്.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Isak receives it in a good position here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise, and it's White. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well read, and the danger is averted. India still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Raul. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And that is expertly dealt with. Beckham. Beckham! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckham.
India have their second corner now. Van der Ven gets good distance on it. And they've got rid. Goes looking wide. Looking to play him in. Baresi makes the interception. And it's Bale. Bale.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. It's roll! I think that's offside.
Offside
Yes, it is.
നല്ല സീസർ കട്ട് കാണാതിരിച്ചോ.
Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Keeper's spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
This their second corner of the game. He rises! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Messi.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end.
Could be danger here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ødegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Isak. Davids. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's intervened well there. Davids. And that's it. India were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not...
കുട്ടമണി.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Chetri,
So off we go then.
Fabry.
The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man. Has a shot!
What a cracking save from the
And
keeper.
shot
That
out
may
the
turn
run.
out to be a pivotal moment.
That's a classic shot.
He's gone for goal!
രണ്ടാമത്തെ ഷോട്ട് ക്ലാസിക്കായിരുന്നു. ഡേവിഡ് ബെക്കാം.
India with the corner, there first. Beckham with the short one. Mbappe gets it away. Ball is over the line. And now they can clear their lines. Great vision. Marquinhos is there and he can get that clear. And there's the shot! And he's there to clear it. That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. No goals as yet. And it's Wilshere. Wilshere could try. Wilshere! It's hit the upright. Strokes it back. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Çalhanoğlu, looking for options for movement. Diaz crosses. And he shoots! Goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Beckham to take it as usual. And it's hoisted clear. Wilshere going face to face with his great rival. Skims one in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And now the breakaway. Costacurta spots it and intercepts. Now that's well seen too. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. There's no... Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goal.
Goes for a shot! That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
India get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Nicely weighted ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Olise. And it's Beckham. Olise. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, it's a... And Beckham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pass somewhat off target.
That
was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Here we go again then.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Diaz. India do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Goes for goal! Aimed beyond the defence. Davids. Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
India needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Del Piero. Taken back almost at once. Now who's going to be first to this? He's going for goal! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question...
Shoots! Oh, that wasn't far away. Diaz! He has done it!
Mandasaram.
A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Messi. And he's had a hit! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Beckham. And the referee brings it to a close. India perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
Now says win as well. ഒരു കളി കളിയിട്ട് വെച്ചോ. പാകിസ്ഥാനി ഇത് മാറ്റി കളി പാകിസ്ഥാൻ ഇന്ത്യ അതല്ല ആയിക്കോട്ടെ. சாம்பாரி கண்ணார கணக்குள்ள பார்க்கிற யாரும் என் மூச்சில காற்றில
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Ah, he's given it away. Threads one in. Haaland! And it's a goal! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. Costa Curta cuts out the pass, couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. And he's on his chance! Off the post! White gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Haaland. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Beckham played out to the left flank.
പാകിസ്ഥാൻ കൂടുതൽ പരിക്കുകളെ മതി.
Great vision. Danielson. Oh, that's fabulous.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Batistuta. Great ball, and he's in here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Messi has created one goal already. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Ball's gone out of play. Danielson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. And this is Batistuta.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to cross. Costa Curta tries to clear. India are looking to break at pace. Batistuta, good driving run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's run loose here. Beckham.
വന്നില്ല
it's
അവിടെ
Haaland. That's Beckham. Oh, they can break here. There's the whistle for half-time.
പാക്കോറിന് അടിച്ചല്ല നമ്മളെ
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day.
പാർക്കു 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 പാർക്കു.
There's the start of the second half.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pass somewhat off target. Bale. That is good alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. India come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He is through here. That is lovely. It's Raul! Wilshere. And here's Raul.
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Quick look, then place it in.
പാകിസ്ഥാനിക്ക് റേഞ്ച് പറയാണ്ട് ഫുള്ള് ഇതാണ്.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's there to clear it. India are looking to go forward now. And that has been slung wide. White. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten puts his foot on the gas.
India really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Baresi gets good distance on it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe is onto this. Quality ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now he's got space here. And he's managed to get rid.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going.
Messi! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous. And he's kept his team in it.
Van Basten. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Haaland. It's played through for him. He's found some space. And the shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of it.
എത്രയാണ് തിരുത്തം strong shot. അപ്പച്ചറോടാണ് one box to box first strong shot. Train umbrella. ഒരു കളിയൊക്കെ കളിക്കും. തോറ്റാ നമ്മൾ ജയിച്ചാൽ നമ്മൾ നിൽക്കും. போகின்ற வலிக்கின்ற துடிக்கின்ற இதம்.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Beckenbauer did just about enough to come. Shot at goal! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He is just caressing the ball. Driving forward, has a shot! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Wilshere promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bale. He's found a way through. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. India are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Now it's Batistuta. Rivaldo. Cross to the back post. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
White is always looking to play quality balls. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. Now it's Batistuta. India leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. Beckham. He's having a go! Oh, it's come off the upright. And now they can clear their lines. Played into space. Raul. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Bale! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Could move up a gear here. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
India, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Bale. And this is Lewandowski. And he's got the beating of his man. And that was very necessary. Can he get it through? That's a good ball. Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rivaldo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Damn it! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Now it's Bale. That's a sharp pass. Romario. And this is Lewandowski. That's very neat. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Baresi cuts it out. Now it's Lewandowski. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. Gets the shot away. That's a decent clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Lewandowski. And that has been cut short. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Wilshere. Now it's Rivaldo. Now it's Romario. And the counter is on. Gives it back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there's the clearance. And that is as far as it goes. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts.
I'm gonna stop streaming. The time set of box on comes unity. ready to start. That's option guys. Tomorrow we will meet.